Works. It doesn't, but we'll see if it works. Minute here to load everything while we look at the. Aha! Them flags right there, man. That's awesome. Alright. Let's get back to where we were here. Okay, we got the dairy. No, this isn't dairy. This is pigs, I believe. Good job we did stacking that. Okay. Alright. Know that they actually allowed you to buy a pig, so I had to do that through Cheat Engine last time I checked this out. Maybe it's updated. Check out the old manure over here. Oh, I do have some slurry left. Trying. It's been a little bit since I've been over here, so let me get going here again. I do remember I was doing this field at the beginning, so or at the ending of the last episode, so oh, hire a friend here. Try to remember what the heck I was doing. I remember I was spraying. I don't remember what fields I have sprayed though, so we're just gonna play a little bit and see what happens. Really, it's just a little relaxing map. I can go out and play around with a little bit. Really have too many big plans for it because the map is in beta, so it's constantly getting worked on. Baler, I don't know if this is a good baler or a fair baler. I don't do too much with square bales, but let me just take a look what I've got in here for mods. Sorry if this is boring to y'all, but I haven't played this in so long that I don't remember. I know we were keeping it small scale at the beginning here, and I wanted to try to keep it that way the best I could. They own one of these as well. Lost. Huh. What is it? Oh, okay, I see. One of my materials is okay. Try to bear with me. What's this? Okay. John Deere front end loader. What is that doing out of a tractor slot? Alright, so we got some grain grain wagons too. Late 1000 series. Alright. Huh. Myers, I haven't used them yet either. Silage trailer. No. Planes. Simcoe tanks. Okay, cool. When we get into the spraying, of liquid pesticides and whatnot. That really should have done a little bit of this. I really should have done this before I started the stream, but like I said, looking at the construction map and trying to get that all set up for the other guys. I was thinking maybe I would want to find a big baler, like a big round baler. Where are these small round bales? Would be pretty cool. Okay, hubcap, sweet. Oh, that's cups. 5 bales, that's right. Oh, I'm a little bit rusty now with pig. The pigs, so got a crap ton of placeable stuff. Alright, so let me go into this guy and just see what pigs eat here. Productivity is at 14%, okay. Good manure. Okay, sugar beet. Alright, so corn, wheat, barley. Can do the canola. The soybeans, I'll probably do them. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, sorry for the little bit of a hold up there. We'll go and yes, fertilize. They haven't. Got a pretty good chunk actually fertilized. But I ain't stuff. Hit up 9. Fertilized 9 up, maybe 5 as well. A little bit of a recap on what the heck I was doing there. I don't even know, maybe months ago, 2 months ago now. Been a while since I played, so. Gotta get back into the groove here. That's tractor. That tractor's stuck back there again. Right. Not running course play or any of that other crap on here. Gonna have to do another windrow for her though, because she's screwed up here. So another pass around at least. Because she's trying to turn around. Alright. A lot of you guys that watch my farming, you guys know I'm not into course play or anything like that. I try to find maps that have different size fields. I do like to do a lot of the work myself, but that's kind of where people kind of lose interest as well. They'd rather see, you know, silage and bales or handling of some sort, so. And if you're gonna play the game, in my eyes, you're gonna play the game, so. They are handy tools, though, I will say that. I've used some of them. Alright. Let her go. Or is that a him this time? It is a him, okay. Figure out. Don't know. That soil looks like it's fertilized, so quick. No, it's not. It looks really dark though. Actually, it looks like this isn't even fertilized. Oh, it is. Okay. Just okay. Yeah, so it's not too much of a different color, I guess. It's messing with my eyes a little bit. Go through the trench here. They actually have a little, yeah, they do. Okay. Come back here, get this little parcel. All right, cool. A little bit on the edge there, that's all right though. Don't know what the deal is like with the stock or whatever's left of the corn that was in this field. Fertilizers in some areas, and in other areas it just doesn't. So I don't know if that's what I fertilized before, and then as I chop the corn, you know, the spots that I had missed are fertilized, and the spots that I hadn't are have been used up. So like I said, you guys know that I'm more of a logger than a farmer in this game, so hopefully we'll be back into the construction aspect of it here tonight. All depends on what the guys want to do. I know Chris D is also playing UMRV, so maybe I'll have him come in. Yeah, supposedly from the Facebook group on Upper Mississippi River Valley. Version. This is version 2.1. New version should be coming out here in the next little bit. So keep your eyes out for that if you guys like the map. I don't know. It's pretty different map. I do like it. It certainly has a lot of different stuff that you don't see on a lot of the regular maps, you know, no square fields and a lot of hills and just different terrain, and it's kind of cool. I like that type of gameplay just because it is what we really have around where I live, and makes it a little bit easier to not get mods like course play and other things involved. Although it will get repetitive. Kind of how the whole fireman thing goes in my eyes. Like I said, this is usually something that I would do, not streaming, not recording, not doing anything. I would just play this by myself and kind of enjoy it. So I figured, why not put it up, make a little stream out of it, and you know, see if people kind of take to it or not. And you know, every time I have done a little stream on it, people, you know, they'd rather see the login or the construction side and stuff like that. So I said, well, frig it, I'll try it at a different time and see what the outcome is. Anyway, what's up, brother? Good morning. Alright, we are out. We'll go back over. Build back up. While it's filling up, I'll try to get that other side with all the corn stalk and blow off cleaned up there, because the AI is just not tolerating it too well this morning. I don't remember if that's the fill point or if this is. There it is. Alright. Over here. Road Dog Gaming, what's up, brother? How you doing? Doing excellent, man. Thanks for asking, buddy. That I don't really have too much of an end goal with this. Kind of get sick of the farming quickly, but this map for some reason has kind of kept me wanting to play a little bit. So. It is new, so, well, it was new back when I started it, but it's new to me. I'll do it here and there to kind of mix things up. A little bit of Tarkov, spin tires. I do have a new fishing simulator. I actually have an email from them that I'm going to check out, and maybe I'll bring that to the channel as well. Just have got to kind of check it out a little bit. Ultimate Fishing Simulator Alpha. One of the reps had sent it my way and said to give it a shot, see what I thought of it. I did play a little bit of Fishing Simulator, and supposedly, from what I heard going down the wire, is I think there was two or three different developers of fishing simulators, and Fishing Planet basically got knocked out of the running pretty early. So kind of interested to see what this one can bring to the table. When am I going to log again? As soon as I get a little bit of a hankering for it. I need to get a little bit of different things going on in the channel, because logging is awesome. I like it, but it's not going to be something that keeps people's attention. And I see it dwindling every time I make a video on it. Used to be tens of thousands of people watching it. I mean, you can just check in my video archives, and just of lately, the past month, maybe 1,000, 2,000 people will start watching it. So I need to kind of branch out, get some different stuff going on in the channel. That way, you might not like this, but Mini-Me may like it. Joe Schmo might like Tarkov, but you like the logging. So I need to kind of play the YouTube game if I continue with YouTube, because 3 videos that I put up have already been demonetized and need to get 1,000 views in order for YouTube to look at it, in order to remonetize it. So it's kind of at that stage now where Twitch is, I'm not making any money on Twitch. I haven't met the threshold, between the subscribers, the bits, that type of deal. Which YouTube and Twitch are pretty close with the, I think, and don't hold me to it, I think it's $100 minimum. If you don't make $100 in a month, you don't get paid. So if you don't make $100 in the second month, you don't get paid. I've been doing Twitch for 5 months now. I've not got paid from it. So it's not really even a matter of being paid. But like with YouTube, the content that I was getting paid for, now YouTube is still putting advertisements on it, and they're collecting on it. So that's what really kind of irks you a little bit, is you've made the content, they provided the platform, but they're getting paid for your content and you aren't. So that's kind of why I'm trying to branch out, because it was really never about the money. It was that I thought I played pretty realistically, in a sense, in that I wanted to kind of share it with people. But in the same respect, it ended up becoming a second job. And there's times when you just don't want to do anything, where normally you would want to come in and play. So it is kind of nice, the time away from your family, making these videos, putting it up, to receive just a little bit of something. So the only place that I am getting paid from is Patreon, and that's all the supporters from Patreon, which a lot of people will support because they think I give away private mods and stuff like that, and that's just not the case. I don't give away mods that aren't either public or told that, hey, you can give these mods to Patreons. So that's I get $50 a month at this point with Patreon, just from people wanting to support the channel. So that that almost, I think if I was at $76 through Patreon, that would pay for the internet and keep the lights on the channel. But I'm not there. There was a time when I first started that YouTube was really good. I think I had like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers that first Christmas. And I think in the month of December, I had an $800 check. And one of the videos that I had made with Bill's T-Max had blew right up. Got a lot of views, a lot of activity on it, that type of deal. And after that point, everything kind of fell on its face. And like I said, I mean, ever since the Twitch with the group that I was with had bowed out and, you know, basically got rid of everybody, which was Maker's Gen. After I went back to AdSense through YouTube, I think I've received one check of $110 or something like that for 4 months. So YouTube is something. Oh well, put your frickin' set of discs down there, dummy. But yeah, so I'm just trying to branch out, see what people enjoy, see what people will watch, and see what I can actually play a little bit and enjoy myself, and you know, hopefully be able to pay for these diapers at the same time. It would definitely help. But either way, I like anything to do with Farming Simulator 17. I know, buddy. A lot of these guys, a lot of my guys do, and that's something that I've kind of created my own monster on it, because I mean, I do like the game. I have really always liked the game, but by doing it more or less as a job, and you know, looking at YouTube, saying, man, I really just want to sit down and play, versus, man, if I sit down and play, I need to record. It's really hard. You can't. I mean, you can enjoy it like this, like with me right now. I'm just kind of free going at it, just talking. Don't have really too much on my mind, and you know, the wife is down doing a little bit of work, so I figured I'd come up and try to do a little bit of something. But like I said, it's just a little bit of a mind release for me at the minute. And I could have sat down and played logging or done some logging, but I just, for whatever reason, felt like getting back on UMRV and seeing what we could do. And I've got a whole bunch of archived spin tires that's going to be coming up the past week and a half after we had the baby there. I played a little bit of spin tires with the guys, and Twitch, for me, I talked to Moose about it last night. I'm not able to upload from Twitch. I'm not able to use the upload feature from Twitch, which basically uploads exactly what you have done in spin tires and Farming Sim, whatever it is, on Twitch. It brings it right to YouTube for you. Well, the past week and a half after we got out of the hospital, I came out and decided to do a little stream, and the next day, because I'm affiliate with Twitch, the next day I wanted to upload it to YouTube, and so you gotta wait 24 hours. Give Twitch the rights to the video, or not the rights to the video, but as much traffic as Twitch would get normally from you making a video, instead of you basically using Restream or something like that to bring it to both platforms, and you receiving views on both platforms, that type of deal. So after becoming an affiliate, you now have to leave the video on Twitch for 1 day. Then you can post it wherever you'd like. Well, they removed the export feature from me. Like I said, Moose has still got the export feature, so I don't really understand. But I did also have it removed when I was in the beta testing for Twitch. Back maybe a month or so ago, I had opted into the beta, kind of see what that was all about, and there was no export video there either. So I don't know if it came out of beta and now it is now it's a thing, or what happened, but I did end up getting it figured out, and now I can actually cut sections out. Say I want to cut the manure spreading out of this video, make it a video on YouTube, and then doing the plowing, cultivating, that type of thing on another video. Now I can do that. So it's kind of like a little chop tool, which really kind of helps. Instead of putting up 4 hours worth of video and having 16 different games that you're playing, you can kind of do that, because I don't have at the moment, since I've got my new computer. Sony Vegas doesn't work on this anymore. I've got it, downloaded it, paid for it, all that crap, but for whatever reason it doesn't work for me. So I don't have a video editing software, and I wasn't going to go and put another couple $100 into a video editing software when, you know, I don't have any income coming in from this, and I'll take the money that pays for, you know, my truck, food, that type of thing, and stick it into this for no return, you know, because all this stuff is expensive. I mean, just frickin' doing antivirus and IT support that I paid for, and what's the other software that I've got? I frickin' just deleted it. Actually, it was like $280 something for a streaming software. I bought that last year, and it makes the video look like garbage now. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of messing around. I've got the Elgato streaming deck, or the Elgato HD60 streaming box in my streaming computer, and that comes with a upload program. So I was using that, and that worked for, you know, a couple months, and then it started going pixely on me. The refresh rate and the bits weren't really working out for me, so I changed it again, and I'm back on OBS. So it's just like you gotta kind of play some head games with everything, and it does get expensive once you start getting established. I mean, you can stream these games on the cheap, but it will kind of fan out once you get a little bit established and you want to provide a little bit better videos or better content. So I mean, I had just purchased last year a $3,800 gaming rig, and that gaming rig works perfect for the game. But when I was streaming, you know, I got frame drops, I got this drops, so I had to take my old gaming PC and turn that into a streaming rig. That way the game and the stream wouldn't, or the stream wouldn't take away from the game. Because after I dropped so many logs, after I did this or that to the map, or put too many vehicles on, the game would get laggy for me. I'd get a lot of pixelation or frames. So I put the money into the streaming rig, and I got that all set up. Now I've got two computers that need to coexist in order to function and create a stream. That's why, if you ever been in any of my streams, sometimes my mic will sound good, other times the game will be too loud, because I've got 16 different programs that have to be working in sequence in order for it to perform the way I want it to, the way you guys want to watch it. So I know Minnie is constantly having to tell me to mute the stream on the other computer because I'll get an echo. So it's one of them. Remember the 16 steps before you stream, or you know, it turns out kind of shitty. So just a pain. It's really just a pain. And I'm not a full-time streamer by any means, so it's hard to remember all the 30-something steps every single time. But I try to do it, and I try to make it fun of an experience for both me and you guys. I appreciate that, Minnie. I appreciate the help when I screw up with one of the 40 things you gotta do. You've always been there to give me a little helping hand to let me know if things don't sound right or whatnot, so I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, you and Rambo both need a little shot of wake the frig up. You guys are there for it, for sure. Wife's pretty good at that too, actually. Let's see if old Harold will actually work for me here. That way I can get what I need to get done on the spraying of the field here. Got a somewhat straight line up here, so hopefully it won't spaz out. Yeah, I haven't even had my coffee. I don't really drink coffee when I'm not working. I'm working, I drink it 24/7, but home relaxing, I don't even bother with it. I do have a Pepsi though, I will say that. Speaking of which, Epsonator, what's up, man? Well, you're on all hours of the night like frickin' Mini-Me, huh? Oh, wrong button. It's day for me too, man. Misspoke. I don't know the word sleep. I do. I don't get 6 to 8 hours. I'm spent. Although this past 2 weeks, I'm lucky to get 3-4 a night, but still alright. I don't have to really go out and work or do anything. Like I said, I took the 2 weeks off, so enjoying it, spending time with the kids, and being able to catch up on the streaming a little bit. Oh yeah, that'll do it, hamster. For sure. That's no good. Oh man. Yeah. Usually what I do, man, I get something deeper. But not, of course, I'm, 30-40 minutes away from the hospital anyway, but I get something like that, I'll frickin' super glue the bastard. But if it gets infected, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah, back when I was at John Deere, man, if I didn't have 2 or 3 things of super glue in my toolbox, I would I would be in trouble. Constantly cutting myself on them new tractors and shit like that. Zip ties. Oh man, wiring harnesses. Actually cut myself. Worst cut I got there was actually from a pick. I was scraping a transmission. Had a little gritty spot, and I freaking really was giving it. Then that son of a gun go right through my thumb, and right as it went through my thumb, I went and pulled. I was just doing it quick, and it freaking went right to the fingernail, and it tore. Oh, it was a good one. And then the other time that I actually did go to the ER for was I had a bronze. It was a brass drift, which you use like a punch, but brass, so you don't mar up or hurt material. I went over to the bench grinder, and it was kind of mushrooming. So I went over and I was taking the mushroom off. That son of a bitch, I never adjusted the little foot plate on it. It was too big of a gap. It sucked that brass drift into the stupid bench grinder and sucked my thumb in. Took the nail right back to the frickin' knuckle. Oh, that made me 3 shades of green, let me tell you. That was another time, but that I had to go to the ER for, because I literally I I thought it was gonna have to get amputated. Now it's pretty good now. The nail's still kind of deformed in that one spot, but it's there. Still have the phantom pain from that. I've always adjusted the foot next to them freaking wheels now. Don't ever leave that gap open. I had to super glue the tip of my thumb back on in college. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people around here with chainsaw accidents with that stuff. Got a guy at work now that's got a gash from he's missing a tooth where the saw kicked back, took him in the mouth, and he's got a gash from his lip down to the basically to his Adam's apple, and he said he super glued that until he got to the hospital. Oh, it's gotta love them old stories. Oh yeah. One thing I've had it come close with the skill saw this year. After siding my house, doing all this crap, no close calls. Started getting cold, so I started shoot, I'm already out. I started burning wood. I've got a coal fire place, but I started burning wood because it wasn't too cold. Well, I went out and I had some 2x4s and 1x6s, shit like that, so I was just cutting little chunks to warm the fire up, and just going fast, and you know, probably in my boxers with freaking Croc shoes on outside, and I went out and started ripping. Well, that sucker kicked back, and boy oh boy, if it didn't just nick me. I was just one of them, you turn cold and the hair sticks up on the top of your head saying, is it still there? I've had a couple of them calls with chainsaw or skill saw, or you know, it's not when you're really expecting it. Always, it's always that thing that just catches you when you're doing something stupid like I was, you know. This wasn't no fresh metal blade. This was a rusty old frickin' junk skill saw, but yeah. Got a lot of them too. Just a matter of when they fit. If that tractor's still going? Probably not. It's probably stuck somewhere. Yeah, that's a good thing, man. A lot of things that I've missed because of this stupid little PC, I will say that. You can get outside, get active, get doing stuff. That's the best way to make them stories. As much as they hurt sometimes. But and all you really hear about with frickin' gamers is techness. Or the frickin' techness, not even techness, it's hell is it? Keyboard frickin' hand issue there. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm thinking techness for metal, I guess. Carpal tunnel, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. There you go. Actually, I wonder what kind of diseases we're going to be hearing about in the next couple of years. Really gaming and you know, people sitting at home and live streaming for a job and a living. Then again, you know, the receptionist, not saying that they don't do anything, but you know, they've always, that's their job as well. So just wondering what kind of things we'll hear as we grow up from people that have done this. As long as these guys do it, you know. But we have heard about a couple live streamers dying from 24-hour and 48-hour and 72-hour streams. No sleep. Drinking Red Bull or Monster. A lot of that stuff floating around out there if you look. Then you got the people swatting other people. You know, how many times is that going to happen before something catastrophic actually happens? I think that's kind of toned down now after figured out what the heck's going on with people picking them false accusations. They might look into it a little bit more now, or I don't know. I haven't really heard about too much of it. Yep. I can say I am a big fan of the Monster myself. But if I have 1-2 a day, that's kind of a lot for me, so. Not saying that if I didn't have a case of it here, I wouldn't be drinking it non-stop, because I would. Just so expensive. Yeah, I hear that, Road Dog. I love the Monster. Is it Export? It's got that little weird plastic cap on top. I don't know what it is about that stuff, but man, oh man, that's good. Alright, we got this whole freaking side of the field done. Got that little section in the back to do. We are doing the smallest field on the map. Seems like they're good size. Wow. Huh. Yeah, working nights now. I'm a caffeine man. I'm not used to staying up so late, you know. G Fuel, yeah, I hear a lot of people using that G Fuel. I don't quite understand it. What is that, like Gatorade / G Fuel, or I don't know what it is, to be honest. Wrong button. Sure, I'm in the right field here. Pipe welding, huh? There you go. Welders make some pretty good money around here. I could afford. Nice. Welder, man, I would jump on that myself. Actually, I've got a, got a mower I gotta go grab. We're at the shop. Might do a couple passes in the back of the house there. Boy. It's a lot better than Monster. I'll have to look it up, man. I've started hearing a lot more about it, but I just never seen it. Alright, bring this guy back over. Maybe we can get our mower. Do a couple passes on that and oh, JJ? Yeah. Actually, I gotta get a hold of JJ and see if he's gonna come back in. I sent him a message last night. I was planning on doing some logging, but I never got anything back from JJ or Tyler. Yeah, I'm in his group. You let me in his group, so I was pretty happy with that. Yeah. That's cool, man. I haven't done logging in a while. Yeah. I really haven't either. I got everything all hooked up for it, but kind of had a stale spot on the interior. I know we just started a new spot, but let me. Oh yeah, this. What did you do? How do you even do this? I mean, like really? Ah. Yeah, man, it's taken me a lot of years to gain the respect of some of these modders to allow me to use them. You know, and that's why I don't share them. I don't share my mods. I keep it kind of tight because it's taken me a lot of years. You know, a lot of these modders that you'll see, Austin TMG. You know, he's been in and out. I've tried to work with him. Um, you know, sometimes it works out well. Other times he pisses somebody off. You know, and that's what hurts a lot of these guys. Is you know, they get in somewhere good and then they either run their mouth or they do something stupid, and they lose the trust of the modders. So I've tried to keep it with a little tight knit group, and you know, I make sure that I know everybody that I'm giving mods to, and that they're not going to be sharing them with anybody until they are either out or there's permission given to distribute, and that's the way you kind of gotta go. Anders, what's up, man? How you doing? But I will tell you, man, JJ and Tyler had given me some login mods, and that's really what I'm using. I did take a couple mods that I've been using and put them back in the game because they did work all right. But a lot of my mods are really, they're either old or they just needed work. And you know, Zombie's been awesome for cleaning stuff up for me. You know, getting features and functions to work on some things. But you know, without that little bit of a group, it really, that's the other thing about being a YouTuber. You know, if you don't have something kind of turnkey or decent, you know, who's gonna really want to watch you? So, and that's really the only thing I've got going for me, because I'm not really a streamer. I'm not really a gamer. I guess I am a little bit of a gamer, but I just, like I said, I really started YouTube and everything to kind of show off how I like to play. You know, it wasn't because I'm professional, or you know, I have some funny moments here, or, you know, I just enjoy it. So, you know, I played with a lot of different types of streamers, and almost every streamer that I've played with are except for Zombie, Chris D, Hemi, they seem like they're in the same boat I am. They enjoy playing. They wanna show it off a little bit, and that's really what it is. You know, a lot of the other streamers that I've played with, they're serious. You know, that's their go-to. They're in it for the views, the money, the everything. Where I just enjoy playing, and you know, the money is awesome when you can get it, but I'm still doing it and I'm not making anything off of it. So, you know, if times do get tough and I can't afford it anymore because there is no money in it, well, that could come down to it. And that's where I'm not saying that I'm not in it for the money, because the money does help make it possible. But without the money, I'm gonna try to keep going with it. But in the same respect, if you don't have it to pay for what you need to pay for, if you got other things to pay for, well, it's got to go. So, I'm doing good, Pandas. I'm doing good. How are you, buddy? Oh, well, I already asked that, but good. Good to hear. Yeah, I mean, and like a lot of my equipment isn't really private. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I've got is either by mistake or, you know, serious mods. For instance, absolutely every single one of Sirius's mods are out there. Sirius has people that are so jealous of Sirius's mods that they get good with them, they take them, and then they distribute them. It happens with everybody that's a decent modder. It's like that freaking that articulated tractor. I forgot. I just had his name, and I was just thinking about it. But that articulated tractor was not supposed to be out there for the public yet. That guy was working on that tractor for a while, you know, showing updates on it and everything else. And then somebody got it that wasn't in it for testing the mod out, showing it off to the public, that type of deal. He was in it for taking the mod and making it public before it was ready, and in turn we get a mod that's unfinished. And you know, the guy completely bowed out of it. He went to a different project. If people were going to be like that, he just didn't want nothing to do with it. So, you know, that's where I'm responsible for that, and that's why I don't take off too much, or don't bite off too much than I could chew on mods, because I've got mods from Sirius that I haven't even showcased yet, because I wanna do it on a time when I can do it and make it what it is, make it out to what it actually is, versus taking it, making a quick video on it, and you know, doing that type of deal. Make it something that he's proud of. But you know, Sirius also knows that I'm not the one for really mod reviews or anything like that. He just wants me to check it out and see if it's decent, see if it'll work. Push this off the back, I think. Loaded it on there kind of ass backwards, but it'll work. Yeah, mods suck, hamster. Mods are awesome, but they're also a lot of pain in the ass in this game. They make the game what it is. I will say that after a month of playing 17, if there was no mods in it, I wouldn't be playing it. But they're just such a pain in the ass. Trying to get the right version, trying to meet up with everybody, having them have the right versions. It's a fun ordeal. Yeah, if you can do scripting, you can either do modeling or scripting, you can make a lot of money. I mean, that's what it's all really boiling down to these days. I see FDR has went full Patreon now. TMG, pretty much. I haven't followed TMG in a little while because I've been so out of the game, but he's Patreon now. I mean, you go to their pages, they're making pretty decent money for every once in a while releasing a mod. So if you can do any of that, you know, make yourself a freaking Patreon apparently and go out and rake it in. But I can't. I can, but I don't have the time for it. I've got the eye and I've got the knowledge. Just I don't have the time for it. You're looking for a mod, the cat dozer with a claw on the back. Oh, yeah, high track. Yeah, I've got one. I don't have a high track though. I've got a this guy right here. Show you. I don't know if you've seen it or not. This would be a great looking high track if they slimmed it up a little bit and they put the grapple on the back for the claw. Yeah, that would be a sick looking. Yeah, a winch too. They could make a either a grapple high track or a cable high track would work out. Oh, I don't even think this is ready. I don't know, man. I don't know if Nightbot has the link support on here or not. You could try it, but you may be timed out. We don't have enough. Not enough grass to be mowing this. Should have known that, but. Oh yeah, Minnie. I don't know. I don't know who can post links or what. So said I just went in and messed with Nightbot the other night. Nope, apparently not. Yeah, I can't make it so mods are available or mods are able to. It's one thing. You either can post links or you can't, and it's safer for me to say nobody can post links, just in case. Hey, you can try it, Minnie. I don't know if the administrator role is different than. Really don't know. I know Rambo can. Rambo's done it for a couple times, I think. But I think these guys put away. But he's an NFL fan, huh? If we weren't such wine asses, I would be still watching the NFL, but quit that. Alright, let's go check out. Guy is done. Did something, I don't even know. Got this tractor right here. It was the leak mod. Panda, if you want to poke, yeah, I was gonna say if you want to PM it to Mini-Me, go ahead, buddy. Mini-Me can post it for you. Sweet. There. Everything all wrapped up here. Door opener? Yep. Thanks, Minnie. Have to be so slow. Goodness. Push through the floor. Yep. Cool. What? Okay, whatever. There are 2 dozers you can use for logging. Well, I'll check her out, man. I will definitely do that. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys, as far as the farming side of this. Don't hold me to it yet. I gotta go see what the family's doing and that type of deal. And then maybe I'll either do a little bit of logging, maybe some construction / mining / landscaping / I don't know. But we'll see what's going on, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Well, thank you all for watching once again. God bless, guys.